The MBRP Street Catback in black for the 2018 and newer Mustang GT will be one of your most affordable systems in the category, complete with the H-pipe design, helping you to achieve that deep thumping muscle car tone that's going to compete with systems nearly twice the price. The Black Series will utilize aluminized steel throughout, while the black powder coating will add a unique look while also a little bit more durability to the mufflers and tips themselves, all for around that $800 price point. Install will not involve any cutting or permanent modification, so expect a rather simple 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter here, with more detailed walkthrough to come later in the video. Now, me personally, I'm a big fan of what MBRP does in the exhaust category. Why? Well, because they give Mustang owners a bunch of options when it comes to material, sound, appearance, and also budget. For instance, guys who want to step into an entry-level system can check out the Installer Series, or you can step up into the XP systems, which will deliver 409 grade stainless steel for a little bit more money. On top of that, you can always go with the Pro Series, which will deliver the premium 304 grade stainless steel throughout and corresponding lifetime warranty. But the Black Series that we have here is going to take the foundation of the Installer Series, which again is that aluminized steel, and then coat the back portion of the system here, essentially from the differential on back, with a durable high temp black powder coat. Not only does this change up the appearance a little bit, but it's also going to add another layer of protection to the aluminized steel, which, let's face it, can be prone to surface corrosion in these saltier climates. And as such, it's only going to get back with a limited warranty, as opposed to the full-blown lifetime warranties of the full stainless systems from MBRP. But let's get into the sound here with the MBRP, and this is another big area where I really dig what the company is doing. The Street system is going to incorporate the H-pipe, as we've already discussed, in addition to the Street Series mufflers here, which altogether will produce one of the best sounds in the category at this price point. Now, because the Street is a little bit more tame compared to the race system, also from MBRP, I've got the system pegged at a strong 3 out of 5 on my 1 to 5 or 1 to wake the neighbor scale. Now, this system almost creeped into 4 out of 5 territory, so that's going to tell you that even though MBRP categorizes this thing as their milder of the two options, it's still going to deliver plenty of bark. Now, inside the car, sure, there will be quieter systems out there, but even with that said, the MBRP is certainly not offensive and definitely won't drive you crazy on those long road trips. But let's quickly get into some of the finer details here with the Black Series, and as discussed earlier, guys, your primary material will be that aluminized steel throughout, with the exception of the 4-inch quad tips, which have been made from 100% stainless steel. Tubing is all going to be 3-inch mandrel bent, and again, the entire system is backed by a 3-year warranty, while that black coating is going to get a separate 1-year warranty against any chipping or flaking over that first year. But what do you say we get into the installation a little bit more? And again, catbacks on the S550 are a 100% straightforward bolt-on job, and as such, you can expect a rather simple 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. Now, here's a little bit more detail for you guys in the form of a detailed walkthrough.
Now, to begin the disassembly of our exhaust, we're going to use a 15mm socket on our impact gun and disconnect the clamps at the front of the exhaust that connect it to the catalytic converter pipes. Now, we're just going to loosen up these 4 bolts on the clamps here. This way our entire exhaust will slide right out. Next, using a 13mm socket on our ratchet, we're going to go ahead and disconnect our hangers from the rear of our vehicle. This way we can slide our entire exhaust out as one unit, but we're going to do it with the help of a friend because we actually have our vehicle up on a lift, not down on the ground with jack stands, where it would be a little bit easier to do it by yourself. Okay, using our 13mm, we're going to go ahead and take out these 2 bolts here to disconnect our hangers. Next, we're gonna move up above the mufflers to get the two hangers that are up there. I'll show you those in a minute. Okay, moving back here to the rear, we have two bolts that have to come out of each hanger. Now we have one going up from the bottom and one coming in from the side. They still utilize a 13mm socket to remove these. So we're gonna go ahead and get these disconnected, and then we'll get the help of our friend to slide our whole exhaust out. Now there's one of these hangers on each side. All right, now we're ready to pull our exhaust out. We're gonna get the help of our other installer, Nick, to give me a hand. And we're just gonna unhook these from the cross member and slide the whole exhaust out as one piece. And give it a little twist. All right, let's get started with our install. So we're gonna go ahead and get our H-pipe into place. Now these slide right into the factory clamps that are on the end of your catalytic converter pipes. Now I'm gonna use a screw jack to hold these up into place. So we're just gonna get this set up in there. We're not gonna tighten down the clamps yet until we get the rest of our exhaust on. This way we can go back and align everything and get it nice and even all the way back. Okay, now utilizing our factory hangers that hook to our cross member, we're gonna go ahead and slide our mid pipes into place. Now these are the pipes that go under your axles and connect your muffler to your H-pipe. Now make sure that you put on your new supplied clamp that comes with the kit. And once again, we're just gonna slide these into place, but we're not gonna tighten anything down yet. And just go ahead and repeat this for both sides. While we're here, what I will install though are bolts that secure our factory hangers to the cross member. This way we'll get less movement in our exhaust when we're putting on our mufflers. And using our 13mm socket, we're gonna go ahead and tighten those down. Now next up are our new mufflers for the rear end of our kit. Now you notice these are black. This is what makes our system the blackout edition, and it comes with black tips. So let's go ahead and get these slid into place, once again using our stock rubber hangers and the new clamps supplied with the kit. All right, now go ahead and slide your factory rubber hanger over your muffler. We're gonna go ahead and get this one up into place also. After that, we're gonna go through, make sure everything is nice and lined up and straight, and we're gonna tighten it all down. Now before we tighten up all our clamps, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten up our rear hangers. This will help us straighten up our exhaust. Now starting at the rear of our vehicle and working our way forwards, we're gonna get our clamps tightened up. This utilizes the same 15mm socket that we used to disconnect our factory clamps earlier. Now that our exhaust is all straightened up and tightened up, we're gonna go ahead and get our tips installed. All right, now these are our new black tips. We're gonna go ahead and get them installed. We're gonna slide this one in first. Get it lined up where we like it. Go ahead and snug that one down. That looks good. Now I think that the black tips on our black rear valance look great. They blend in really nicely and this is gonna sound amazing. Let's go ahead and get our other two tips installed. Now that's all it takes to put in our new MBRP Black Series exhaust on our 2018 Mustang. Now this exhaust looks great, and with a few hand tools and a little bit of your time, you can do this job at home. For more parts and videos like these, make sure you visit us at AmericanMuscle.com.